My beloved. Take a deep breath. Something is shifting in your life, something sacred, something powerful, something new. Even if you can't see it yet, even if your heart feels weary or your faith feels small, I am moving. I am working behind the scenes in ways you wouldn't believe if I told you now. I see you. I see your hesitation as you stand at the edge of a new beginning, wondering if you have the strength to take that first step forward. You've questioned your worth. You've doubted your voice. But hear me, you were made for more. And I, the Lord your God, have chosen this very moment to awaken your spirit. You are not here by accident. You are not alone. I have walked with you through valleys so deep, and I will lead you now into wide open spaces filled with grace. Every tear you've cried, every moment you felt unseen, I was there. Let my presence wrap around you like a warm, steady embrace. Feel my love not just as a truth you know, but as a power that pulses through your soul. Lift your eyes. Look higher. The weight of your past, the mistakes, the regrets, they are not your identity. You are not defined by failure. You are defined by my faithfulness. Yes, the battle you're facing is real. But so is your strength, because it doesn't come from you alone. It comes from me. I am the God who gives power to the weak and hope to the broken. You are a warrior, not because of your perfection, but because my spirit lives within you. You are brave. You are resilient. You are mine. Look at your life through my eyes. What feels like delay is divine preparation. What looks like an end is actually a beginning. You are walking into a season of breakthrough. You don't have to see the full picture yet. You just have to trust the hand that is painting it. When your heart feels heavy, rest in this truth: my plans for you are good. My timing is perfect. My love never fails. Every day, come to me. You don't need to impress me. You don't need fancy words or perfect prayers. Just come. Come with your questions. Come with your burdens. Come with your dreams. I'll be waiting, arms open wide, ready to remind you that your story isn't over. It's only just beginning. My child. I know how long the road has felt. You've walked through seasons of silence, and sometimes the waiting felt like abandonment. But I was never gone. In the stillness, I was strengthening you. In the delays, I was building the roots of something deep and lasting. You've carried so much on your own, too much. The weight of expectations, of disappointments, of trying to be strong when no one sees your struggle. But listen, you were never meant to carry this alone. I am here. Not only to walk with you, but to carry the burdens you've tried to shoulder in silence. Let me be your refuge. When your thoughts race at night, when anxiety tightens around your chest, call my name. I'm not a distant deity who waits for perfection. I'm your father, your friend, your healer. Come to me as you are, weary, flawed, uncertain, and I will wrap you in peace. I want to remind you that you still matter, that your prayers have not gone unheard. Every whisper, every tear, every "God, help me," I've caught them all. Nothing you've lived through will be wasted. Not the heartbreak, not the loss, not the years that seemed empty. I'm redeeming it all. I am the God who parts seas, who brings water from dry places. What feels impossible to you is easy for me. You've asked for signs, and this moment, these words, are part of my answer. This is not hype or empty hope. This is me speaking directly to your heart: you are not forgotten. You are still in my plan. You haven't missed your moment. Even the detours, the failures, the broken seasons, they've been woven into a bigger purpose. I'm not just restoring what was lost. I'm preparing to multiply it. But I'm calling you deeper. Deeper than religion, deeper than routine. I want your heart, not your performance. I want your presence, not your perfection. Just you. Because I love you. Always have, always will. So today, breathe. Rest in me. Let go of fear. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. That means you're never powerless. You are never stuck. You were made to rise. My child. You've been living in survival mode for far too long, guarded heart, shallow breaths, pretending you're okay when deep down, you're tired. Not just physically, but in your soul. You've been carrying wounds that haven't healed, questions that remain unanswered, dreams that feel distant. But today, I want to pull you out of the shadows. Step into the light. There is no condemnation here. Only compassion. No judgment, only grace. I see your entire story, the parts you celebrate and the parts you hide, and I still call you mine. Nothing you've done or failed to do has changed my love for you. I knew every chapter before it was written, and I chose you anyway. You've spent so much time trying to prove your worth, to others, to yourself, maybe even to me. But you don't need to earn what I freely give. You are worthy because I created you. You are loved because I am love. There's nothing you can do to separate yourself from that truth. And there's no darkness that can overpower my light. Let me remind you of who you are. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are not the labels the world gave you. You are my child, redeemed, restored, renewed. And your story isn't over. Far from it. I'm still writing the most beautiful parts. Even now, in this very moment, I'm drawing you closer. I'm planting courage where there was fear, peace where there was anxiety, hope where there was despair. I am breathing life back into you. Let me into the places you've closed off. The hidden wounds. The silent struggles. The dreams you've buried. Nothing is too messy for me. I want it all, not so I can shame you, but so I can heal you. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be real. This is the invitation, come walk with me. Not just on Sundays. Not just when life falls apart. Every day. In your routines, in your stillness, in your joy, in your pain. Let's walk together. You don't need to know all the answers. You just need to trust the one who does. I'm not in a rush. I'm not demanding perfection. I'm after your heart. So be still, breathe, and know this, I am for you. I am with you. And I'm not going anywhere. Step into the light. There's freedom here. There's healing here. There's a future brighter than you've imagined, and I'll walk you into it, one step at a time. My beloved. You've been under pressure. Life has been pulling at you from every direction, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. At times, it has felt like everything might come crashing down. Like one more burden, one more disappointment, will be the one that breaks you. But listen to me carefully, you were not meant to break. You were built to rise. I created you with strength that doesn't come from this world. You've been forged in the fire, not to burn, but to shine. Every hardship, every tear, every sleepless night has been shaping something eternal inside of you. I've seen the times you wanted to give up. I've felt the ache of your prayers when you whispered, Lord, I don't know how much more I can take. And yet, you're still here. Still standing. Still seeking me. That is not weakness. That is holy resilience. You may not feel strong, but the spirit inside of you is mighty. You may feel overlooked, but you are fully known by me. You may feel behind, but you are right on time in my plan. Don't let the enemy lie to you anymore. Don't believe the voices that say you're too broken, too late, too far gone. Those are not my words. My word declares that you are chosen, not forsaken. Redeemed, not rejected. My hand is on your life, not for harm, but for healing. Not for defeat, but for destiny. You've carried so much on your own, and I know you've tried to stay strong for everyone else. But now, I'm inviting you to rest. Not in the world's kind of rest, temporary and shallow, but rest for your soul. The kind of rest that restores your breath, revives your joy, and reminds you of who you really are. Let me be your safe place. When the world is loud, I will be your quiet. When the future feels uncertain, I will be your anchor. When your heart is tired, I will be your strength. Draw close to me, not because you have to, but because I long to be near you. I've never left you. Even in your lowest moments, my love surrounded you. Even when you doubted me, I never stopped believing in you. So don't be afraid of what's ahead. You and I will walk this together. Not by your might, but by my spirit. You don't need to see the whole map. Just take the next step. I'll light the way. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not forgotten. You are not finished. You are being rebuilt, stronger, softer, wiser, braver. And this next chapter, it will be better than the last. Because I'm not just restoring you, I'm renewing you. My precious one. There have been moments when you've looked around at your life and wondered, is this all there is? You've tried your best. You've prayed, waited, endured, and still it feels like you've been stuck in the same place, spinning your wheels while others move ahead. You've whispered questions in the dark, Lord, did I miss it? Did I fail you? Have I fallen too far behind? Let me answer you clearly, no. You have not missed your moment. I am not done with you yet. The delay you're experiencing is not denial. The silence is not abandonment. I've been with you in every season, in every dry place, every broken dream, every quiet cry. You thought I was standing still, but I was digging deep. Laying foundations. Strengthening roots. Preparing something bigger than you imagined. And now, it's beginning to bloom. I don't measure your worth by your progress. I measure your heart. And your heart is still mine. That's why you still feel the tug to keep going, to keep believing, to hold on even when your hands are tired. That's me, reminding you, you're still called. You're still chosen. You still carry divine purpose. I've seen how much you give to others. How you show up when you're exhausted. How you encourage when you yourself need comfort. I see the love you give when it's not returned, the faith you hold when you can't see results. None of that has gone unnoticed. Not by me. So lift your head, child. This isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of something new. A resurrection. A fresh wind. A season of restoration and release. I will restore what was stolen. I will rebuild what was broken. I will redeem the time you thought was wasted. Don't compare your journey to someone else's. Your path is sacred. What I'm doing in your life is unique, specific, and beautiful in its own timing. You don't have to chase success, validation, or approval. You already have my yes. You already have my favor. Now I'm asking you to believe again, not just in me, but in what I've placed inside you. The dream isn't dead. The vision still lives. The calling still stands. The door is opening. And I will walk through it with you. Every step. Every stumble. Every victory. So breathe deep. Let hope rise again. I am the God who finishes what I start. And I've only just begun with you. My child. There's something happening that you can't yet see, but your spirit feels it. A shift. A stirring. A quiet sense that the season is changing, even though nothing around you seems to reflect it just yet. That's not your imagination. That's me. You've been faithful in the waiting. You've shown up in prayer even when your heart was tired. You've kept walking even when the road felt endless. And now, heaven is responding. You are walking into a season of promise. I know you've had to endure long nights, nights where you questioned if the light would ever return. You've faced walls that wouldn't move, prayers that felt unanswered, doors that closed without explanation. But I want you to hear me clearly, those closed doors were not punishments, they were protection. I was keeping you from what looked good but wasn't best. I'm not just the God of open doors, I'm the God of right timing. And the timing is beginning to align. What you thought was lost, what felt delayed, what seemed forgotten, it's coming back to life. But not as it was before. It's coming back fuller, deeper, stronger, because you are not who you used to be. In the quiet, I've been preparing you. In the stillness, I've been planting seeds. You thought nothing was happening, but underneath the surface, roots were growing deep, roots of faith, of character, of courage. And now those roots are ready to bear fruit. But don't rush it. Don't try to run ahead of me. The process is still sacred. There's a pace to my promises, and they come not by striving but by trusting. This next chapter won't be built by your effort, it will be built by your surrender. So walk with me slowly. Gently. With confidence, not fear. Let me lead you one step at a time. I've already gone ahead of you. The path is not empty, it's prepared. I'm not promising ease, but I am promising purpose. You'll still face storms, but they won't shake you like before. You'll still have battles, but now you'll fight from a place of peace. Because you'll know, I'm with you. In every moment. In every step. So keep your heart open. Keep your hands lifted. Keep believing, even if it's with trembling faith. You're not the same person who started this journey. You're stronger. Wiser. Softer. And I'm not finished with you. The waiting has not been wasted. The struggle has not been meaningless. And the blessing will be greater than you imagined. Because when I make a promise, I fulfill it. And as you keep walking with me, I want you to understand something deeply, what you carry inside is sacred. The dreams, the callings, the quiet convictions you've protected through seasons of pain, they weren't placed in you by accident. I planted them with purpose, and I've been nurturing them through every trial, every delay, every unanswered prayer. You may not always see it, but I've been shaping your inner life to carry the weight of what's coming. Because blessing without preparation can crush you, but blessing that comes through fire makes you flourish. You've learned how to stand in stillness, how to listen even when I seemed silent, how to trust when the outcome was uncertain. That hasn't just strengthened your faith, it's stretched your capacity. Your character has caught up to your calling. And now, you're ready to hold what I'm about to release. But I want you to protect it. The anointing on your life will attract distraction. The enemy will try to discourage you, not because you're weak, but because you're dangerous to darkness. So walk carefully, not in fear, but with intention. Guard your peace. Speak life over yourself. Surround your days with stillness and my presence. Because in this next season, you won't just receive blessing, you'll carry blessing. Your words will heal others. Your obedience will unlock doors for people you haven't even met. Your story, with all its brokenness and beauty, will become a light for those who thought hope was lost. And no, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing. I've never asked you to do this alone. I'm walking with you, step by step, breath by breath. Every moment spent in my presence is preparing you, aligning you, fueling you. So don't minimize those quiet hours. They're not empty, they're equipping you with something the world can't give. Let me teach you how to walk with steady joy. Not the kind that rises and falls with circumstances, but the kind rooted in my promises. Let me show you how to speak peace into every room you enter, not because you have all the answers, but because you carry my spirit. This season will require faith, yes. But it will also require vision, the kind that sees past temporary noise and focuses on eternal impact. You won't always know where I'm leading you, but you'll know this, my hand is steady. My word is true. My heart is for you. So move forward, child. With courage, with humility, with eyes fixed not on what's behind you, but on what's just ahead. You're not returning to what was, you're becoming who you were always meant to be. And the weight of glory you carry, It's not too much. It's exactly what you were created for. Now that you've embraced what you carry, I need you to realize something even deeper. The shift you've been praying for isn't coming, it's already begun. Not with fireworks. Not with a sudden announcement. But quietly, like the dawn breaking just before the world stirs awake. It's already here, unfolding with every obedient step you take. You may not feel it all at once, but the atmosphere around you is changing. The weight you've carried for years is lifting. The thoughts that once clouded your mind are starting to clear. That's because my spirit has moved, not around you, but within you. You've been transformed from the inside out, and now the world around you must adjust to who you've become. Don't underestimate this moment. The enemy wants you to believe you're still stuck in cycles you've already broken. He'll whisper old lies, dressed in new circumstances, trying to pull you back into patterns I've already freed you from. But you're not who you were last year. You're not who you were last month. You are walking in resurrection. You've passed the test of endurance. You've chosen growth when bitterness seemed easier. You've prayed when you could have quit. That's why the doors ahead won't be opened by force, they'll swing wide simply because you showed up faithfully. But listen closely, this new season doesn't require striving. It requires stillness. Yes, you'll move. Yes, you'll build. But the foundation won't be urgency, it will be peace. Your pace is no longer controlled by pressure, it's led by presence.